You know what John said?
What?
I don't know what he said. I wondered if you knew what he said.
When?
I don't know. Yesterday, on the phone, he called you.
Call me?
Yeah, y'all were talking on the speakerphone. I just wondered if you remember what he said.
And that was Phil that called me.
No, John called you too. I talked to Phil today.
What did Phil have to say?
He said you need a haircut. He's going to give you one.
Well, if anybody could, I'd let Phil cut it. You know, he does a real good job. When I die, I want him to do my hair.
He learned at the mortuary.
He's a super great guy. He's super great.
Can he do the back too?
I don't think so. I think they make you lay down to do that.
I think he probably...
So he would... And it really wouldn't matter anyway at the back. It would just be the front and the side.
But if he cut it today, you need the back cut too.
Yeah, he'd have to cut... I guess he would then. I wonder if he knows how.
Is that the longest your hair's ever been?
No, I had it a lot longer in high school.
Oh.
I wouldn't necessarily call myself a hippie. I was more like a flower child because the hippies were a little bit older than I was. But it always upset everybody for me to have long hair. So I just liked having long hair to make everybody upset.
You could get you some of them rollers, like them pink rollers our mothers used to have. Roll your hair.
Mother never had pink rollers.
Oh, my mother, she had pink ones and yellow ones. My sister got them in the estate sale.
Got that in the estate sale?
I don't know what they did with them. They put them in a Ziploc bag, I think.
Speaking of cutting hair, didn't you cut one of your sister's hair one time?
It didn't turn out too good.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I thought it was funny. Mother didn't think it was funny at all. She got mad at me.
Your mama should have whooped you.
She would. She wasn't afraid to whip her kid.
Well, now, let me ask you, did your sister intentionally let you cut her hair?
Wait a second. I have a question for you.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about my sister no more. I have a question. Have you ever seen a live chicken?
Yeah.
Where do you see a live chicken at?
My grandmother had chickens.
Are they scary? I hear they're scary.
Well, she had one that was really scary, but bless its heart, it died.
Is it true what they say about chickens?
What'd they say about them?
I heard that they eat where they poop. They just go around pecking on the ground right where they poop, and they eat that stuff. Is that true?
Well, I mean, they peck on the ground, and they're in a pen and everything, so I guess. I don't know.
I don't know. So if you eat a chicken, then you got to think about what they ate.
What are you worried about? You eat eggs. It comes out their butt. So, I mean, goodness, anybody that eats anything comes out their butt's going to be worried about what goes in their mouth?
But eggs got a shell on it.
Just a nice way of wrapping up doo-doos.
What do chickens eat anyway?
Well, it depends. Sometimes they have laying pellets. That helps the chicken lay. And then they just eat garbage, too. You know, they're worse than pigs.
I'm thinking about getting a goat.
Oh, I love goats. You get those little fainting kinds where you go boom, and they just fall over.
Can we keep it at the farm?
No, let's keep it in the backyard.
No, the backyard has got a pool in it, and the goat might fall in.
Oh, but Sheba needs a friend. Sheba needs a pet. That would be good for her.
I don't know. Goats are kind of scary.
What's scary about goats?
I don't know. They make all them noises. Their eyes. Have you ever looked in their eyes? Goats have ugly eyes.
You've gotten that close that you've looked in their eyes.
I just saw a picture on Facebook.
What if I told you about the Facebook and the pictures on it? If you really want to look at it, do the Google, and the Google will put it up. You just say, Google, Google, and it'll pull up whatever you tell it to.
What do you think Google stands for?
Pull up whatever you need.
Who made the Google?
The Googlers. I don't know.
I hear they're laying people off.
They're laying people off everywhere. I think they call it furloughing it. Furlough. That's what they do. They're furloughing.
When are you going back to work?
I don't know. I'm thinking about not.
Why?
I'm getting used to this. If it weren't for the fact that I needed a haircut and everything, we could do this for probably a couple more months.
You get a government check?
Nope.
How old you have to be how old are you?
That's none of your business.
Well, how old you have to be to get a government check?
Oh,
wait a minute. Did you ever have a government cheese?
I have had government cheese, yes.
And government peanut butter?
Oh, government peanut butter, oh.
Some people make peanut butter pies out of it.
Peanut butter cakes, they use it for the ice, and it's really, really good. Now, see, that's the kind of women we need to hang with. We don't need none of these salmon croquette casserole women. We need those that make some sweet, some good, good stuff.
That casserole almost made me spit up.
I can't believe you ate it.
Well, I just had a little bit of butter.
Sheba walked by and wouldn't even eat it, and she eats everything.
I was hungry.
I
was tired of cooking.
You gonna clean the pan? I can't get it off the sides. You're gonna have to wash it.
She wants that pan back.
She wants that pan back.
If it was Cornwall, I was going to keep
It's
it.
a tin
until I
pan,
broke
but she
it.
want that tin pan. But you know how these women are.
I just
When they
go to
bring
the
you
Piggly
something?
Wiggly and buy her a new one.
No, she'll know the difference. She'll want that old one. I'm telling you.
I can't remember her name. What was her name?
Cora, Miss Cora. You have the worst amnesia lately.